Good morning and happy Saturday. Um, Today we are in Ephesians 2, and it reads, As for you, you were dead in your transgressions and sins, in which you used to live by when you followed the ways of this world and the ruler of the kingdom of the air, the spirit who is now at work in those who are disobedient. All of us also lived among them at one time, gratifying the cravings of our flesh and following the desires of our thoughts. Like the rest, we were by nature deserving of wrath, but because of his great love for us, God, who is rich in mercy, made us alive with Christ, even when we were dead in transgression. And I jump down to verse 8, which says, For it is by grace you were saved, through faith. And this is not from yourself, it is a gift of God, not by works, so that none can boast. So, in this chapter, God is reminding us to not forget that we had a history just like the people that we are standing for. Sometimes we tend to forget and get frustrated when we are wanting salvation for our loved ones, right? And when we are praying for them and we're frustrated because it seems like they're just not getting it, they're just not changing. And like you have this idea of like when your kids or your loved ones should turn their life over to Christ. 'Cause for me, it was the day I did it. They should did the day I did it. But every everybody's story is different. God is writing everybody's story, and He is so graceful and merciful that He gives us all time to decide. We all have a decision to make. He always give us the grace, and just because your time came before everybody else's around you, that don't mean you can turn your nose down to people. That don't mean you can judge people because they're not where you are. God said it was a point in time in your life where you were also operating with the kingdom of the air, which is Satan. Hope you know that. It was a time where you wasn't following, you weren't on fire for God, and you wasn't in His will. And so, just like God gave you enough grace and He forgave you because it is a gift from God. It is nothing we can do, just like the Bible says, so that none can boast. We cannot earn God's grace. We can't do anything for. There's no amount of works that we can do to receive that from God. It is a gift, and people take that lightly because He don't have to give it. But it's just the nature of who He is. But God is just reminding us this Saturday morning, very early Saturday morning. Um, don't judge people by their sin. God said we are to catch fish. He will clean the fish. You do your part. You do what God called you to do. That is all. And when people come to Christ, just celebrate that. However long it takes, it has nothing to do with you. Mind your business and mind your part. That's the only thing He requires you to do. You tell people about God. You spread the gospel, which He's called us to do. And once you did your part and you know you did your part, your hands are clean. Your hands are clean. You'll never go around saying, I didn't, well, my mom didn't teach me. Well, I did, I did my best. I tried. But in the end, your walk is yours alone. And however long it takes is between you and God. Have a blessed day.